Your next comedian. Very funny guy. Give it up for Max Brooks.
Did you guys know that every 2 minutes in the United States of America, there's someone with carpal tunnel using their hand to drive through a carpool tunnel? It's true. Probably. My name is Max Brooks, and my passion is stand-up comedy. I've been doing stand-up comedy for 10 months now, and the more I do it, the more I love it. I respond, sup. No clean clothes. Haven't had a vegetable in 2 weeks. Thinking about getting a motorcycle. Night, love you too. By day, I am a GNC manager, General Nutrition Center. I manage the store, I sell vitamins, and do all the other stuff that managing a store would entail. I don't hate my job. I'm good at what I do, but there are aspects of it that do not excite me. I'm not necessarily extremely passionate about it, but I don't hate it. I definitely hope to one day make a living by telling jokes. Being a professional comedian would be hands down a dream come true. Not a cat. I do have the same size nipples though. I got some really small nipples, guys. Like really small, like micro nips is what I like to call them. I first fell in love with stand-up comedy after seeing Joe Rogan's Talking Monkeys in Space, his comedy special. It gave me a new outlook on life, a new view, new rules to live by, and I thought, you know, if he can make valid points with jokes, then maybe I can do that for someone else someday.
Alright, that's not pot! That mixes up Zoloft and cocaine and sleeping pills, alright? That is not how you would react if you're high on marijuana and your dog just struck up a conversation. You wouldn't just accept that.
My creative process usually takes place in my room. I've built my own little psychedelic fortress here, and it definitely seems to keep my creative juices flowing. My writing process consists of sitting down in front of a blank sheet of paper, thinking up premises for a joke. Once I think up the premise for the joke, I just free write and try to mold it into a joke I can bring on stage. I have an untethered microphone that I use. It's more of a prop than anything, but it really does help a lot. I'll read through my set with the mic, read through my book a couple times, and then when I memorize it, I'll drop the book and talk into the mic as if a crowd was there.
Max, curiosity killed the cat.
Right. And when I was little, I never fully understood the phrase. I wasn't mature enough to dissect it. I'm usually rehearsing all the way up until literally 2 minutes before I go on stage. I'll read my set on the way to the show in the car. I'll read my set in the parking lot before I go into the building. It's literally right until I go on stage, I'm rehearsing. My favorite comedy venue to perform at is definitely the Comedy Underground in Seattle. The cartoonish paintings on the wall just make the place ooze a certain silliness. It's got a really low ceiling, so the laughs echo, creates a really intimate vibe. It's the oldest comedy club in Seattle. You can just feel decades of jokes bleeding out of the old brick walls. Then I turned 10, and one thing was really clear. I'm not a cat. And if I was, I'd have 9 lives, so try again, bitch. Nothing beats the electric buzz I get after a good set. It's a feeling of supreme confidence. I feel like Superman. All right, you guys, thank you. Max Brooks.
One more time for Max Brooks, everybody.
Stand-up comedy is my addiction, my therapy, and my passion all tied into one. It keeps me creative, keeps me disciplined, keeps me mentally stable, so for the love of my sanity, I hope I'm doing stand-up comedy forever.
Boom, You're an idiot. Okay, just keep talking for a minute. Just try and get some loudness going just so we can try it.
When I was little, I stubbed my toe really bad one time. That changed my life. Second big event was probably masturbating in a hot tub. That was crazy.
Excellent.